hold the power to change our thoughts, to change our frequency, to change our beliefs, to change our habits, to change our emotions. Free will is our birthright as a co-creator of reality. So if we imagine that we grew up like this and it was already normal and manifesting is easy, receiving is easy, and receiving what we want is our birthright, then why don't we have what we want? Like, what is really going on there? Well, we have become disconnected from soul because we have all this noise and distortion that is really holding us back from actually moving into our desires, moving into expansion. And this noise and this distortion is due to the beliefs and the habits and the patterns that we created growing up. And we didn't know we were doing this. Like, you know, all this information is new. Like, the subconscious mind only accepts information. It doesn't reject information. And the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between time. So your body doesn't know the difference between time. So the majority of people, when they're stuck in resistance and they're stuck in a lot of ego and monkey chatter, they're basically associating a memory from their past into their present unconsciously. And it's triggering a fight-flight response. And so their root chakra is all ungrounded, basically, and they feel dissociated from their body, and they feel all caught up in their head and not enough in their body. And it enables this fight-flight response where we start taking action from a place of fear versus soul. And you will notice when you take action from a place of fear, because when you take action from a place of fear, your energy will feel frantic. It will feel very pressured. It will feel like, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done. And it has this like pressure feeling, and it feels like there's this momentum going, and it's like a pushing momentum, and you're trying to control things, and you're trying to demand things, and it feels very chaotic. And that's because you're taking action from a place of fear. Now, when we take action from a place of soul, it feels fun. It feels light. It feels very airy. It's like, you know, when you go to like the carnival and you're having a good time and you're just completely in the moment and you're completely in flow and you just know things right off the bat, and like your intuition is just on, and it feels very like flowy. Like, it's so hard to describe. It feels light, and it feels like it's just so easy, because you're in a different energy. You're in an energy of alignment. And that energy of alignment is the flow state. Now, we're not always in the flow state. We're not always in alignment. And a big piece of that is because it's a practice. It's a consistent practice. And that's why I created the boot camp, because the boot camp really dives deep into how we can go back into alignment, what we can do to cultivate more alignment in our life, and start peeling back those layers of removing the noise and the distortion that we really created. So, as you know, Soul Nourishment Bootcamp is now open for enrollment, and I'm really excited about it. But it's really about understanding we have become addicted to the fear mind. And because of that, we have this issue of moving back into alignment. So if you're still with me, so your soul work for today is, it's all about awareness. Let's bring in awareness. What is your focus right now? In order to understand resistance, we have to know what's going on. What is your focus right now? What is the energy behind your focus? What are the actions you are taking right now? What is your vibrational results right now? This is purely from Energy Management 101. I'm giving it to you guys. What is your focus? What is the energy like behind your focus? And I just like to explain that for a minute if you don't understand that question. What is the energy like behind your intentions? What is the energy like behind your focus right now? Do you feel frantic? Do you feel pressured? Do you feel controlling? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel angry? Do you feel shameful? Or do you feel the opposite? Maybe you feel joyful. Maybe you feel good. I don't know. Really looking at the resistance though. Like, what is the energy that you feel behind your focus? So what we're doing is we're bringing everything into awareness. So we're trying to create what was ever reactive and move it into conscious awareness. Now, when we're in a reactive state, we cannot change things. It's only until we get into the space of consciousness, the space of present awareness, that we now hold the power to shift and change. Shift it, change it, rearrange it. Yeah, that's really it.